Past and rising cases of building collapse, which often result to loss of lives and property in question, is worrisome to both the government and the governed. Being a smart city with increasing population daily, it is an understatement that Lagos needs more buildings to provide shelter for its teeming population. This usually explains why property owners maximize the usage of available spaces by erecting two-story buildings or more. Many of these buildings are oftentimes done without recourse to standards, hence the need for professionals in both public and private sectors to be part of policy formulation and implementation to curb this menace.
We also impute into government policies, which will also positively enhance the performance of architects and what they eventually produce. It's not enough for us to, after policies are made, for us to start condemning the policies.
Every construction site is monitored, and the people who should, the right professionals, are used to procure those buildings so that the incident of building collapse will become a thing of the past.
I mean, we've talked about, comment about maybe some failures. We've been engaged in policy making, but this is more to enhance the relationship between the public sector and the private sector.
Collaboration of professionals in the built sector is equally key to tackling building collapse.
If there are any lapses, if there are any manpower challenges, they can liaise with the various professional bodies to ensure that they can work out an arrangement whereby the professional bodies can assist in whether it's monitoring, whether it's even vetting of whatever designs that will come in. And in other clients, you have a situation where the private sector is also involved in issues of development control on an advisory basis, and government now becomes government now just oversees what happens in those areas. So we look forward to that kind of cooperation.
If each professional should stick to its own role and effectively ensure that they perform their own roles as laid down in the rules and regulation of government.
You find that people just go to sites, engage the services of quacks, and these quacks do not know what to do. At the end of the day, what do we get? Collapse of building, losses to materials, human lives as well in some cases, and it impacts on the economy negatively.
The most recent building collapse in Onike Yaba area of Lagos State again speaks to the need for a realistic approach in the fight against cutting corners. Maugbe Josu, LTV News.